Welcome to another video. I'm sitting outside the grocery store right now, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how you can eat for cheap and healthy. I'm not just going to try to make it as cheap as possible. Well, I am, but I'm also going to ensure that it is like a healthy approach. So the rules for this are, I have to get everything at one single grocery store. I have to hit 28 calories on average per day because that's my maintenance level of calories, as well as a minimum of 180 grams of protein. So those are the only rules as of right now. I have a decent idea on some of the things I'm going to get, but I'm gonna probably spend a decent amount of time in the grocery store just looking around, looking at prices, looking at macros, all that, because I want to make this very budget friendly. And eating healthy does not have to be expensive, so that is the main point of this video. So let's go buy some groceries, and if you follow me on Instagram, I think you know which grocery store I'm about to head into. So here we have the receipt. Let me break it down for you. As you can see, I did not get very many items, but to make it budget friendly, you don't need that many items, and it also simplifies your nutrition. The toughest thing today was that there was no protein sources that were on sale. Like no typical cheap protein sources already that were even cheaper. Like the pork loin, I typically could find, if it is on sale, for $1.89 a pound. Instead, today it was $2.29 a pound, so that made a huge difference. That was over $1 more, if not almost $2 more than it would have been at that other price. And also eggs right now, they're inflated again, $2.64 for a dozen. But I was trying to find other protein sources for a decent price that is also like a quality source of protein, but I couldn't really find it. And most of the time when they're in the $1-ish range, a little over $1 range, that's a very good source to go by. But the half gallons of milk, I think that was pretty clutch, because within each half gallon there's 64 grams of protein. So 64 grams of protein for 99 cents. It's a pretty good steal right there. So I got 2 of those. And then the cottage cheese, that wasn't very cheap, but it's a convenient, decent protein amount, and I didn't want to like buy another pork loin. I could have got some chicken breast, but with pork loin, I wouldn't pair that with chicken breast in a different meal. So I planned this based on like a realistic how I would want to eat as well. This could have been healthier, but for a budget approach, this is very healthy in my opinion. And then I've been abusing the pasta. 2 pounds for $1.88. And in this entire box, this is 3,200 calories, which is amazing. And 7 times 16, however much, whatever that adds up to, that's how much protein is in here, which is a lot. And when you break it down for having these 2 boxes throughout the entire week, the nutrition is, I was tracking everything as I was going through the store. Both these boxes divided by 7 comes out to 2¼ cup dry pasta, and that's gonna be 32 grams of protein, 189 grams of carbs, and 5 grams of fat. So this is the majority of my carbs per day at 189 grams. And my overall macros ended up being 2,813, 183 grams of protein, 345 grams of carbs, and 84 grams of fat, which is a very balanced macronutrient profile. Peanut butter, I didn't have a plan of buying this, but for $1.79, there's 14 servings in here, and I will have 2 servings per day, which would end up using the entire jar. So 4 tablespoons per day. And then for veggies, frozen peas, 95 cents a bag, and 20 grams of protein per bag. So it's a higher protein vegetable that's very budget friendly. That's why I went with the peas, because if I went with a different veggie, my protein amounts probably would not have been that it wouldn't have been sufficient enough. It would have been probably 5 grams short or something, but still, like, I needed to get to that 180 grams of protein. And the one and only thing that was on sale was the potatoes. So 5 pounds for $2.29. Steal. I should have just made that as, well, I guess the pasta was definitely a better value as far as the calories go. But yeah, 5 pounds of potatoes for $2.29. So everything else was normal, regular price. So like when you shop at Aldi, it's all pretty budget friendly in general. So the total of this entire haul is $33.61. If you go out to eat one time, a lot of the time you're going to be spending more than $33.61. But with the pork loin, 4.5 pounds here, just throw it in the crock pot and then disperse it into 7 meal prep containers evenly, and that comes out to being, per serving, 67 grams of protein and 18 grams of fat. So pretty solid right there. That's my go-to protein source for budget, and it also tastes a lot better than chicken breast, in my opinion. So that's it. How many different items? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 total items to eat for budget. And it, like, cooking this is not going to be difficult either. So I'm just gonna boil the potatoes. I'm going to make the eggs in the morning in the pan. I'm gonna drink the milk with the peanut butter. And banana. Maybe I'll make a shake out of that. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But within this meal prep, I'm not using any bit of protein powder either, because protein powder, it's not the cheapest source, but it's also, I don't know, it can be pretty budget friendly. But I just wanted to buy everything at the grocery store and not rely on supplements to show you guys that eating at least decently healthy and seeing very good results does not have to be expensive. And this is for 2,800 calories. A lot of people don't need 2,800 calories. So you can, I bet a lot of people could eat for $20 in a week. And that's going to come down to like when there's sales and stuff like that, just to take advantage of them. Like if these pork loins are on sale one day, I would grab like multiple of them and just throw a couple of them in the freezer just so I have them, saved a little bit of money. And also just having things on hand makes future meal preps a lot more convenient. So that is the budget grocery shopping trip. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And remember, you're never off track. There's always something you can do to support your health and fitness, and you can eat for pretty damn cheap. Cheers.